Hi friends, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to do a brief analysis of UPSC Mains paper, General Studies paper 1, Geography section. The idea of doing this analysis is to help you understand the trend of UPSC questions. Also, what are the exact sources from where UPSC is framing questions? Guys, I have some interesting insights to share with you in this video so that people who are preparing for 2025 mains examination, they follow the right strategy and right resources. Guys, if you follow the right resources and right strategy, then with least effort you can crack the mains examination. I myself have cracked the mains examination 4 times. So guys, it is very easy if your strategy is right. So with this, let us start, guys. So today you can see today's General Studies paper 1 geography section. These were the questions. I'm going to pick each and every question and I'm going to give you the exact sources and how I was able to predict exact question. And I had discussed this in my class. I'm going to show you. Guys, I conduct daily answer writing sessions, 1 hour sessions. Every day I discuss 4 to 5 questions, and most of the questions this year in General Studies paper 1 came directly from my DPS discussion. I'm going to give you proof also. So you can see the questions were like this. One question was on cloud burst. I'm going to discuss each and every question. Okay. Second question was on sea surface temperature rise. Third question was on demographic winter. Fourth question was on regional disparity. Fifth question was on groundwater decline. Then there was a question on aurora. Then there was a question on twister. I'm going to give you exact sources. Okay, just wait and watch. So you can see first question, I had predicted this question. I had published an important question list for aspirants who are writing the mains examination. You can see directly what are cloud bursts. You can see explain what is the phenomenon of cloud burst. Exactly the same question. Why do they occur in mountainous region? Why are cloud bursts more frequent? Why are they becoming more frequent? You can see I had discussed this question in my DPS session also. You can see here 5 August 2024. Just few months back I had discussed this question. What is cloud burst? Why do they happen? Which region in India are more prone to cloudburst? Why I was able to predict this question? Because you can see this current affairs, Kochi cloudburst puts question mark on capability of IMD to forecast severe weather events. So guys, with climate change, severe weather events are increasing. Last year also there were few cloudbursts. This year also they had cloudburst. So cloudburst was a very probable topic and I predicted it. I had discussed this in my DPS classes multiple number of times, and I had predicted this for the mains expected question also. The proof is in front of you. Okay, I had given a video also, you can go and check. Next question, you can see the groundwater potential of Gangetic Valley is on decline. How does it affect the food security? You can see exactly DPS question 11th of October 2023. Intensive agriculture has resulted in groundwater problem in India. Discuss. Very important. You see, I have linked agriculture and groundwater. This is what this question about, groundwater and food security. Exactly, this question is linked in this direction. And I have discussed this 100 number of times that there is need for change in cropping pattern. There is need to shift away from rice and wheat cropping pattern in Punjab and Haryana because the groundwater there is declining. So we need to shift the cropping pattern. 100 times I have discussed this. You can see I had predicted the same question also in this is my predicted list of questions. You can see I had predicted discuss the issue of groundwater exploitation in India. So most of the questions which came in this year's mains examination is called is directly from my prediction list. Guys, I am able to predict both in the prelims and mains exact questions. The proof is in front of you. Please follow the DPS. Guys, in mains examination, what people are making the mistake, they are mindlessly doing mains answer writing. They're not focusing on important current affairs linkage questions. So in DPS sessions, what I am doing is I'm linking the current affairs with the static portion. Guys, you can see that is why all the questions you can see are directly from the DPS. Why? Because DPS, how I'm framing DPS questions, I'm analyzing the current affairs, linking it to the syllabus, and then I'm discussing every day 5 questions. If you want to attend these DPS sessions, the number is given in this video. You can contact me. Next question, you can see what is the concept of demographic winter? Is the world moving towards such a situation? Exactly this question you can see. Why fertility is falling throughout the world? April 2, 2024. Directly DPS question. Directly DPS question. The proof is there. You can see this link. Okay, directly you can go and you can Google it and you can get the proof. And I had discussed this not just on 2nd of April. I had also discussed this on 15th of April. You can see this is my DPS sheet. You can see many countries in East and Southeast Asia are facing the population crisis. What is this population crisis? Is nothing but the fertility crisis. Guys, in the prelims examination this year, they had asked total fertility rate. That time only I had told you that definitely they are going to ask a question again on population crisis. Because guys, what is happening is throughout the world, particularly in the developed world, fertility rates are declining sharply. Even in India, fertility rates are declining. That is going to create a big problem in future. Okay, that is what this topic is about. Next question. What is sea surface temperature rise? How does it affect formation of tropical cyclone? Exactly this question also I had predicted, guys. You can see here, because of the ocean emergency called by the United Nations Security General. Okay, so guys, there last 2 years, okay, there are a lot of ocean conferences happening because climate change is impacting ocean, and that is leading to rise in sea surface temperature. And you know that sea surface temperature when rise, the intensity of cyclones increases. You can see exactly this is my predicted question. Only one question I gave from oceanography, only one question. You see, directly I gave the question, examine the impact of climate change on ocean. Can you imagine this? Only one question I gave from oceanography. I did not give any other question in prediction. I did not give any other question in prediction from oceanography. I gave only one question. Exactly the same question has come in the mains examination. That is why, guys, I say that I have the ability to predict the UPSC questions. I'm not saying this with arrogance. Because of my experience, I have cracked this mains examination 4 times. I have cracked the prelims examination 6 out of 6 times. I have written the mains examination 6 times. I cracked the mains examination 4 times. Once I have only missed by once, 1 marks. So just imagine, you can assume that I have cracked the mains examination 5 times. Now imagine the kind of experience, the kind of understanding I have about this exam and the pattern of this exam. And that is why I am able to predict so many questions every year, so many questions every year. And you see, I have framed the question also cyclone and sea surface temperature. Why cyclones are increasing in Arabian Sea? What is the reason? The reason is what? The sea surface temperature in Arabian Sea is rising. Generally, Arabian Sea does not have cyclone. But why Arabian Sea is having cyclone? Because the sea surface temperature is rising. So it was very simple. Next, guys, what is twisters? This was a very like surprising question. So guys, many people who do not know what are twisters, they may okay leave this question. But this question is nothing but okay tornadoes. This question was on tornadoes. Tornadoes. Okay, so that also we have discussed this multiple number of times. Okay, you can see here there was a movie this year. There was a movie this year, Twisters, whips 80 billion at the box office while Deadpool and Wolverine looms. So this Twister movie is about these tornadoes, and that is why they gave the question Twisters. That is why I say reading Hindu newspaper and following current affairs is very, very important. Many people, what they do, they just rely on coaching institutes magazines, monthly compilation, yearly compilation. They do not read. That is why, guys, if you attend our DPS sessions regularly, you will be able to cover mains current affairs properly. Because many people are working people, they do not have the time to go through all the editorials, all the news items. So guys, what I do is that from the newspaper I pick some 5 to 6 important current affairs oriented mains aspect, and then I frame questions around it and I discuss in my DPS sessions. Guys, you can see directly from the current affairs Twisters movie, a question coming out of movie. Yeah, imagine they could have directly given what are tornadoes and all, but they twisted the question, and many people might not have answered this question if they're not from the geography optional. You can see again I have given a lot of times question on tropical cyclone. Okay, next you can see here, what is regional disparity? How does it differ from other disparity? How serious is the issue of regional disparity? Exactly same question I predicted in my DPS question. You can see here 13th 18th of September 2024, just few days back. Analyze the regional imbalance in India. What are the reasons behind this? Then you can see just around the budget day, I had framed a question, July 24. Why Eastern India is less developed compared to other regions? Discuss the budget initiative to improve it. How I was able to predict this question? This question I predicted because in the budget this year, they had one scheme for Eastern India. They said that Eastern India is little bit less developed compared to other regions like the Western region or the Southern region. So in order to reduce this regional disparity, first time in the budget, they introduced a scheme. You see how Current affairs is directly coming in the exam, but very few people have the ability to grasp this. And guys, in DPS sessions I help you do that. You can see 2 times I have discussed this question and exactly this question has come. Guys, let me tell you, in the Hindu newspaper and in the Indian Express for the last 4 months, okay, after budget, okay, July, September, July, August, September, last 3 months, at least 4 to 5 times this theme has come of regional disparity, and I had discussed in depth why Eastern India is regionally, okay, it is basically, okay, developed, it is less developed compared to other regions. What is this regional disparity? What is this regional imbalance? I have discussed a lot of times. People who have attended my DPS classes, they can tell me. Okay, so this was also directly from the current affairs. Next question, guys. What are auras? Okay, so this question I was not expecting in the mains. This was mostly a prelims oriented question, but they have asked again. This I have discussed in my DPN. You can see 13th of March 2024. This is again a current affairs. So most of the questions in geography, these are current affairs. Why this question was asked? Because for the first time, okay, this aurora light was visible in Ladakh. Was visible in Ladakh. You can see aurora light. What caused them to be visible even in Ladakh? Okay, very very important. Generally, they are visible around the poles, but for the first time, we have seen in Ladakh also. So this question was again a very for prelims, I was expecting this question, but they have given in mains examination. Little bit surprising, but directly from the current affairs. Current affairs, I'm telling you, current affairs is the key. You have to master current affairs if you have to do well. Next, okay, so guys, this were the questions which came in the general studies paper geography. So guys, I'm conducting these answer writing sessions every day. I'm discussing 5 answers daily, and I'm giving lot of examples, facts, case studies in these answer writing sessions. This is one of the best answer writing sessions we will get in the entire country, and it is far better than any mains test series, because here I'm discussing 5 questions every day. So in a year, you can just imagine 300 days into 5 questions. You can prepare around 1500 questions very easily. So guys, if you want these sessions, please do contact the number. You just can just telegram. I'll give you the link. Attend few days trial and experience it, and then you can decide you want to join this or not. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care.